Hey, Katie. Come in. How do we go?
Yeah.
God, good on you. Good on you. Brave. Coronavirus. I don't know what you want to do.
We're in this together.
We are in this together. Put that on record. Katy Perry has the European kiss even in this day and age.
Even these times.
My parents fist bumped me the other day.
Your own parents.
I was like, what? Okay.
And you used to
cool.
live with them, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I came out of them and everything. I was like, sure, yeah. That's what watching the news forever will do, I guess.
Yeah.
We need to stop watching the news and just watch the fun parts of the news, like your performance at the 2020 World Cup final.
Fantastic.
It was incredible.
was fantastic.
Thanks. Did you like the sexy cricket bats?
The cricket bats were, they didn't
Were they
take over from
sexy?
you, but they were a perfect company.
I don't know. I've read sexy. I've read cute. I've read weird. I've read I didn't know I needed this, but now I do.
I think all of those. They were all of those.
The red lipstick on the cricket bats was just...
What
What happened to those?
saucy.
What happened to those suits? Do we know? The cricket bat suits.
The
They would be
suits.
very well sought after.
You know what's
bats.
so funny? Actually, I was just having a conversation with someone I work with. We usually take everything back to the United States, and my storage unit. I mean, can you imagine from
my goodness.
all of it?
Super
From,
Bowl, everything?
I'm still storing the lion.
Really?
The lion is still alive and well and has its own storage
goodness,
spot.
yeah.
I'm like now, but I'm now after 10, 12 years
Yeah.
in, I'm like, we can leave the sexy cricket bats in
you gotta take
Australia.
Just one
You
bat.
want, should we send you one?
Yes,
Well,
please.
yeah,
We
absolutely.
were
Maybe
Maybe
desperate
we'll
for
send
one.
some of our faves.
We would
let's-
love that.
You know where I was? I wasn't at the MCG yesterday.
No,
There was
but-
87,000 people there, but I had already booked a holiday to Sydney with my family. And guess who we were with yesterday?
Oh, a wax figurine of me.
Yes, it's my 3 children.
I guess I can be everywhere at all times.
Yes, you're in Madame Tussauds in Sydney.
Yeah.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many of those figurines are around the world? Have you any idea?
I
Is it a
have no.
figurine?
I have
Well,
no
it's
idea.
not a figurine.
It's
What
not
is
a
it?
bad. It's actually not a bad interpretation. I've seen some interesting ones of people. I'm grateful for this one. Thank
it
you.
looks
The one in
amazing.
Sydney.
Yes.
You guys really got
Do
it right.
Do they ask you when they
Yes.
say we're going to do it? Do they ask you and say, "Hey, can we have photos?" Or they just do it?
Can you remember?
I
Was
mean, I do remember. I remember actually posing for it a long time ago. Not that particular pose. They do their own iterations after you've kind of done your first one.
Right.
But yeah, it's like it's a certain point, lots of things happen.
Yeah.
Your face is on a keychain and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and you're just like,
But
all right,
do
I
you
guess
get-
this is making it.
Do you get a percentage of ticket sales from
No.
forever? No, nothing.
No, I mean, I just get to be a touchable, lovable wax figurine that people get to photobomb, have their way with. Not in person, but
No,
with
but-
wax, you can have your way.
Exactly. Now, after the game last night, and Australia won, and that was so
I
exciting.
know.
I mean, all the stars really aligned. Like International Women's
Yes.
Day, like female cricket,
Yeah.
best attendance for a female sport ever. I mean,
Yeah.
it sets the standard in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
In the world, y'all.
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are coming back to work tomorrow going like, okay, well, let's do what they did on Sunday, Like they're taking it really
It was
seriously.
Yeah, it was
absolutely
massive.
incredible. And then
the support for all the women was amazing. And then Australia plays India, which are the two
Biggest-
and Australia just got in it. They almost missed out because
crazy.
it was moments. It was like 5. It had it rained for an extra 5 minutes in Sydney the other night. They wouldn't have even been there. But it all worked
This
out.
is when I feel like the simulation is real.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Blue
saying?
pill.
Yeah, blue pill.
But what about the dancing from the cricketers afterwards, that's going viral as well?
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
on
it's
stage.
everywhere.
I haven't been on
the
the internet much
Australian
today.
cricket team, the
Yeah.
winning cricket team, came out and danced around you. No, they weren't wearing cricket bats, but they
Listen,
were wearing their uniforms. And
I
they
was
were
singing
moving
Firework,
well. Yes.
and a few of them were going ham. And one of them, I think, started to do the worm, and I was like, there's no judgment here because if I wasn't with child, I would be doing the worm as well.
Yes.
Like, that's my personality.
worm?
Can I worm? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I'd love to. I think I'm too long to worm.
I can worm so well,
Really?
but I'm
How
just
many-
not going to be worming
Not
for
at
a
the moment,
while.
No.
On the subject of dancing,
Oh,
Ed
no.
Cavalier here, my partner here,
Yeah.
last night, guess what he was doing? He was in Dancing with the Stars, Australian
doing Dancing
version.
with the Stars at
And
the moment. Are you?
Guess what song he was dancing to last night?
What?
I did a cha.
back to
It was
school.
back to school night, and I did a cha-cha to Teenage Dream.
Well, stand
he
up.
survived.
Give me a little cha-cha. Show me what's
He
happening.
wants to dance with you. Can you?
No,
No. This is my chance to be entertained.
No, fair enough.
Well, do you want to just watch it then? Because we've got
No.
Just
Live
dance
in
a little
person,
bit,
just a
Shara.
little-
Can you sing it at least?
No. I did that yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have to
Here
hold
we
my
go. You
microphone?
sing it.
It's hard.
Just
All
go.
right. Okay. It's on the 2. 2. It's hard in these.
I need more hips.
Yeah, so do
Less
I.
excuses,
Too
more
hard. It's
dancing.
too hard in this. Ready?
Just go for it.
2, 3.
What is going on with your legs?
They're long, aren't they?
It's crazy.
They're thin, like giraffe legs.
And then side on. Here we go. Side. Let's
Are you
do a little turn. And 1, 2.
Oh my.
Cha. New Yorker. Back. Cha. Straight.
You can tell him to stop whenever you like, Katie.
That's a 10.
And how far in are you to the competition?
Final 6. Final 6.
You're halfway. He's halfway
What?
through.
He's
Is it
halfway
possible
through.
you're going to come home the
He
winning?
could.
What do you
Yeah.
win?
You
Not
win.
much.
No, your charity wins money,
Do you
and
win?
I win nothing.
Do
but
you
I,
win shame or pride?
I'm kind of having a mixture of both as the show
you've
goes.
got rid of the, you've
But
got
I'm
through
being-
the shame. You're on the show. You're having a great time.
Yeah, I am having a
And people
good
are
time.
being impressed by his dancing because no one would have thought he was a dancer.
Well, yeah. I mean, don't. How about this? Just don't put you in a box.
Here we go.
He gets
That's right.
he gets angry though when the comments don't go his way. How are you?
I have a go at the
on-
judges sometimes.
On American Idol, do you pull punches or do you just go full on when you're talking about people? Or singing?
I never ever want to leave people with a sense of hopelessness
Yeah.
or sadness, or just poo-pooing their dreams. I'm very honest. I would say I'm firm but fair.
You can't be that
little
honest.
bit carrot,
there.
little bit stick.
Yeah, right.
Have you ever told anyone to give up on that?
No, never in those words. But Lionel,
you haven't been that honest then.
No, I have. They can, if they wanted to dissect some
Right.
of the
Yeah. What
criticism,
are some
which is
key words?
constructive. But I will tell you this, Lionel Richie, he is so good at letting someone down that, like, when you get a letdown or a goodbye or a no from Lionel Richie, you're like, oh yeah, I believe you, and everything you're saying is right.
That's a
feel
good
good.
skill.
I mean, he should be
Yeah.
doing all funerals, like all divorces,
Firing people.
all
Yeah,
firings.
all
I mean, he
firings.
is like human resources
That's amazing.
in a
Yeah,
man.
in a
He's got a
Man.
beautiful manner.
He
no
is.
doubt.
He
Absolutely.
is. He really does.
And
Magic.
a wonderful new single. Our radio station is playing it a lot.
Never Warm
so it's
White.
you.
We are playing it.
Thank you,
on
guys.
What they call, is it still called heavy rotation or high rotation? Yep, a lot of nodding. Good
Very
work.
romantic.
all right.
It's a very romantic song, isn't it?
It sure is.
Orlando would have been happy with it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he did have a little bit of a tear when he heard
of
it
course
first.
he did. It
Really?
was beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yeah, well, he deserves it.
Yeah, good.
But it's a good song, It's not the first single for the next record,
Yeah.
but it's definitely a way to share this moment with the world and to kind of reinvite the fans, the audience,
yeah.
the Katy Cats back into this intimate setting that I've always invited them into with my music and my songwriting. And I knew I was coming to Australia, and I'm getting fat.
No.
I mean, I'm leaning in. How about
Yes,
this? I'm leaning
yes,
into it.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
So I was like,
Yeah.
I think this all works as like a way to, talk about love, talk about
Yeah.
commitment, and all the highs and fears and things that go along with
When
it.
did
And
you-
we're
when did
feeling
a
this.
lot of people can relate to it, and a lot of people are enjoying it, and rightly so.
Thanks.
When did you come up with the idea for the bump reveal in the video?
When I was thinking about the video and
Yeah.
thinking about the song and just thinking about how much it means to the both of us.
Mm.
But I wrote the song before I was with Child.
Right.
So it's all, if you go with the flow, it just lands how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Now, you think I know? I was watching you last night, and you said
I'll
you
wrap it
said I mean you're playing to the audience in front of you, fair enough. But you said I hope it's a girl. Do you know?
I don't know.
You
yeah.
don't know.
No, but I definitely I was so inspired by the young girls that joined me on the field yesterday. I remember seeing their faces and their joy, and I can cry really easily, but I cried at rehearsal when I was singing. And I was just like, if I get a girl, I want the girl to be like one of these girls.
Sweet.
It's beautiful.
They were just so full of light, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Joy.
But the universe is going to give me exactly what I need.
Exactly
Yeah.
right. Well,
So we'll see.
He's going to be jealous now. My wife and I wrote a kid's book about the first year of a baby's life.
What do you not do?
The
You
cha-cha
dance?
very well. That's what I don't do school well. And that's me.
Wow.
That's my wife. That's me, and that's our baby. And what's really cute about it, Kate, because I'm sure you'll be able to, write a kid's book very, very quickly.
Oh, no, I love
It's because
it.
that's him. And that's my actual son. When we read it to him now, he really relates to. Oh, that's me doing that. That's
How
me
old is
doing
he
that.
now?
He's now 2.
Oh my God, he looks 2 in this.
Yeah, he's long. He's like he's.
Oh,
a long,
look at that is so sweet. This is so fun. Oh,
Anyway,
it
that's
looks
for
like
you.
a great book.
It's good fun.
You'll be my first book.
Oh, thank you, Katie.
In-
That's
in the
nice.
room.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm not sure I'm going to read it first.
No,
but
please,
okay.
no.
Me and my
This
wife.
guy in Australia, I start plugging
Yeah.
your book to my newborn.
No, anyway, no,
I love it. That's very sweet.
Me and my wife have written 3 kids' books. I didn't bring them.
But you didn't bring them
yeah,
though, did you,
right.
bro?
No, I didn't bring
You didn't
them.
bring them though, did you,
Yeah,
bro? They're not here, are they?
It's okay. You are enough. This one is still on the journey.
You're enough. Well done.
Thank you, Katy Perry. Never Worn White, the single that we are heavy rotation.
Exactly.
Heavy rotation.
Rightly so.
One,
Rightly so.
2. Cha, cha,
It's on
cha.
now.